Just be yourself. This is terrifying. Hey everybody, I'm Brook Waldorf. Welcome to my channel. This is a new one for me. I don't go on camera because people are mean. So this is mildly terrifying, massively out of my comfort zone, but I just feel like this is the logical next step in my channel and just my life in general. So hi, this is my face. Many of you have probably never really seen it, although it is my profile picture, but like still, that's like one tiny little edited photo of me. So this is what I look like. And today we're here to discuss BTS. We're going to be reacting to the Soop episode 1. We're going to briefly discuss Dynamite as well. But just a really quick, announcement for my subscribers who do know me. I'm a tarot reader. All of my content pretty much is tarot. And I know a lot of you guys have been expressing that, you've been worried about me and wondering where I was. I've been very burnt out and dealing with some crippling anxiety, which is like a day in the life of me. So, I really appreciate it. I just feel like as far as tarot goes, for now I'm taking a hiatus. I think I've hit a bit of a kind of creative roadblock. And I'm just tired. I'm just burnt out from it and I need a break. I am still doing private readings. Not this week though, because I haven't taken a week off since Christmas, so I'm taking this week off. But after that, I'll be back. So the private readings will continue. And yeah, for now, I'm just gonna be taking a bit of a hiatus. So I completely understand if my normal subscribers, if you don't wanna watch this content, if you're not ARMY, that's fine. I completely understand. That's totally cool. But if you do wanna watch, that would be great as well. I was trying to do like this and it ended up like a really bad dab, and I'm also too old to dab. Also, wasn't that like so 3 years ago? Moving on. Let's chat about Dynamite really quick before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video. I had planned to film today for a very long time because of the Soop coming out. So this was gonna be my schedule to film and upload and all that good stuff. And then we got the announcement that they were dropping their first all English single, and I was just like, the timing couldn't be better because it's a bop, it's amazing, and it just lifted my spirits and my confidence so much. I still hate the fact that I'm on camera and I don't even want to look at myself, but the song really helped. And I'm really trying to be authentic and be myself on camera, which when you are sitting in a room by yourself, it is so hard. This gives me such an appreciation to my favorite YouTubers outside of Charmed Intuition Tarot. Like Mikey at Glam and Gore, Drew Gooden, Eddie Burback, Danny Gonzalez, all of those people that sit in front of a camera and are so genuine and funny and authentic, and it just brings a new appreciation to me of them. Yeah, so this song really helped me get excited. I'm still nervous, but it helped me get excited and feel a lot more ready, so I don't think the timing of that was a coincidence for, your girl over here. But I listened to it the entire time I was getting ready this morning, while I was prepping to film, watched the music video about 1,000,000 times. And like seriously, leave it to BTS to lovingly tell me that I am completely wrong about everything, because I have always hated 70s fashion. Literally, I feel like it's the decade that should just be forgotten. Like bleh. Like I hate 70s fashion, shag carpets, like get out of here. Mustard tones, no one wants those. Bye. But then of course they come out with this video and they're like, respectfully, you're wrong. And I'm like, yes, I'm sorry. I was wrong. They look so good. I love the pastels. I love everything about the video, everything about the song. It's magical. It's like the greatest song ever written. Mozart, get out of town. Beethoven, no way, my guy. This is better than anything you ever created, you has-been. But there is just 2 things I want to discuss specifically about the video. One, we've got the Jungkook hand tattoos, finger tattoos cameo in the beginning, living for it. I read this article, I think it was from Harvard or something, it was super legit, that people with finger tattoos are just way cooler than anybody else. So can you even see them? So yeah, super scientific article, totally real, exists. I didn't just make it up on the spot. Now, the second thing I have to discuss, I need a moment, so hold on, I'll be right back. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to... Wait a minute, isn't that what they say at weddings? I was going for a funeral vibe. We're here for a funeral. We're here for my funeral. This is a fire hazard. I did not think this bit through. It was also funnier in my head. We are gathered here today for a moment of silence. For me, it is official. Taeyoung looks better with my natural hair color than I do. So, I am now deceased. Bury me at Hollywood forever. Thank you. Seriously though, like, what is it like to be that attractive? Like, honestly, I would rather just wear this the entire video. Like, if I looked like him, I wouldn't have found an excuse to wear this veil for 2 minutes in this video, because that's literally what this was. This was just an excuse to wear this hat and cover my face, because even my friends who aren't fans of BTS loved it and made them feel really good, so stream it. Let's do it. I used to get those in my comments all the time. I have BTS themed tarot readings and people would be like, stream insert song or album and stream D2. And I'm like, all right, you know, I'm not even mad at that because like I'm with it, but like, this is my video, like, jeez. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the Soop, episode 1, what you most likely came here for if you clicked on this video. But 1 second, I do have to address something really quickly. A thought that I'm sure all of you are having right now, which is, Brook, what is a 27-year-old woman doing with this much BTS all over your walls? Well, kindly viewer, I have to say, first of all, thank you. I'm actually 31, so you're sweet. Second of all, it didn't look like that 2 weeks ago, I swear. I committed to this content. I was like, I'm gonna mix it up. We're gonna do Soop reactions. We're gonna do this. We're gonna like theme the living hell out of everything. We're gonna go all out BTS. I mean, it's not like, you know, I have a problem or anything.
김남준, 김석진, 민윤기, 장호사, 박지민, 김태현, 전장국, Brook, Waldorf.
Yikes!
Let's get into the Soop, episode 1, shall we? That was a long enough intro. I'm bound to get people in the comments being like, that intro was so long. Well, yeah, I know, it really was. Sorry. It's my first video. Cut me some slack. All right, so we start out the video with the boys in the big hit offices. They're talking to producers and they're discussing what they want to do on their trip. Activities, food, wine, etc. What do we want to do? What do we want to have? Their requests, if you will. And I gotta be honest, it was very hard to pay attention in this scene because I can't be the only one that did this. But that freaking amazing, magical, exceptional portrait of Jimin in the background, like, how is anyone supposed to pay attention to literally anything else that's going on in this scene? Like, it's magnificent. I'm looking at it right now, which is why I'm looking over here. Like, it takes up like half the wall. It's literally only him. No one else is in the photo. Nobody else has a frame over there. It's just the Jimin wall. And he's just like I can't, like, please let me know. I can't be the only person that just stared at that the entire time. Like, it's magnificent. I want one. I want one of me doing that too. It's everything. Although, I did have one takeaway, and that was the fact that you need to have a license in Korea to jet ski, which is tragic. They would have had so much fun. I've jet skied literally once in my life, and I've wanted to do it again ever since. That was probably, oh my god, like a decade ago. It's the most fun you'll ever have. I literally felt like I was living in that game. What is it called? Wave Race or Wave Runner? It's an N64 game. I literally felt like I was like living in that game, which was one of my favorite games growing up, and it's so much fun. So that was a tragic takeaway. After we have our meeting, after we get our requests in, we get these exit interviews. We get this short kind of clip of what seems to be them being interviewed after the week has already concluded. We've got bucket hats. We've got Jimin with dope glasses. We've got more bucket hats. What more could we ask for? I feel like they're really setting the tone for the Soop with all the bucket hats, and I'm thriving. I'm living. I'm here. I have been resurrected from my grave at Hollywood Forever that Taehyung put me in because he looks better with my hair. Anyway, speaking of Taehyung, there was this little moment.
재미나겠다. 뭐 해야 되냐?
And it's like, we get it. You're gorgeous. You're endearing. You're a wonderful human. Like, stop making the rest of us feel bad. Just kidding. Please don't ever stop being you. I mean, when you can pull off not one, but two McLovin-inspired outfits, you're just too attractive. It's just not fair. Can't relate. Then we fast forward to what I assume is the next day. I forget. I think it's the next day. And it's early morning and they're all ready to head out, and Jimin steps out in his gorgeous, gonna put it on the screen because I don't want to mispronounce it and butcher it. He looks fantastic. I mean, come on. Like, it's also literally my favorite color scheme. It's like light blue, light pink. It's like a cotton candy aesthetic, which literally his picture is cotton candy aesthetic. I just put two and two together. Fate. He looks amazing. And he's driving. Look at Jimin driving like a champ. There is a harrowing moment where he takes what appears to be a slight curve and calls it he called it like a sharp turn. And okay, buddy, we'll give you that one. You're new to the whole driving thing, so you know what? We'll let it slide because you're wonderful and we love you. And then Jin starts bumping Daechita. Tae also starts bumping Daechita, rapping, making up his own lyrics. Also, Yoongi not being able to reach the ticket thing at the toll is literally all of us short people. Not sure what Jungkook's excuse was. Sorry, just cracked my knuckles if you heard that. And then we arrive at their forest destination in the mountains, and we get this exceptional line from Jimin, which is why, spoiler alert, well, I'm like basically spoiling things anyway. So, late spoiler alert. Jimin has the greatest line of the entire episode.
사람이 없으니까 너무 좋아.
Like, same Jimin. I haven't left the house in 5 months for anything other than necessities, so like I feel that really hard. People, I put a Karen in her place the other day, and so, you know, I'm feeling a little like a badass, but at the same time, like, I hate people, so. Anywhere that has no people, like. And then we get a sneak peek into a future episode where we're gonna get to see Jin sashimi some fish. Is sashimi a verb? I'm gonna eat some tonight, so I'm rewarding myself with sushi for filming on camera. That's my reward. Breaking ketosis and eating sushi. Jin requested a live fish tank with these giant fish in it because he wants to make sashimi, something he has apparently never done before, so I cannot wait for that. That's gonna be fantastic. Sounds like food poisoning waiting to happen, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. It's Jin. Side note, moment of appreciation for Jin. Can we just do that right now? Jin is too wonderful. We do not deserve Jin. I don't deserve Jin. You don't deserve Jin. No one on this planet deserves Jin. He is too wonderful. Whenever I'm feeling down, I either go to Drew Gooden's channel, because I freaking love Drew Gooden and he's so funny, or I go to Jin compilations, specifically the ones where he's screaming at everybody, because that is the Jin we all really love. I mean, we love every aspect of Jin, but come on. Those are the things that make me the happiest in this world. And you know what? He killed it in this one too, because from the start, he keeps pestering Namjoon, telling him how big of a ping pong champion he is. He's so good at ping pong. And he's really hammering that point home.
남준아, 내가 탁구 고수라고 얘기했던가? 남준아, 내가 탁구 고수라고 얘기했던가? 남준아, 내가 탁구 고수라고 얘기했었나? 네. 내가 고수라고 얘기했나? 남준아, 형이 고수라고 얘기했나? 잘 모르겠네.
And then proceeds to screw up immediately and blame the wind. So, 10 out of 10. Jin is everything. Then after playing around a little bit, having some fun, being goofy, checking out the place, they start to cook. And there was one moment that stuck with me, and I really had to think about it, because they said that in America, we don't like a lot of fat on our steaks. And I literally had to be like, do we? And I thought about it, and I was like, well, I think most people typically do get like the 90% lean, like hamburger meat, like ground beef. So that's pretty lean. But then I was thinking about like, well, isn't like prime rib like fatty? I'm gonna Google that actually. Prime rib has a large eye of meat in the center, which is juicy, tender, and marbled with fat. This eye has a fat marbled muscle around it, and the whole thing is surrounded by a thick cap of fat. Okay, well, we like at least one fatty cut of meat, but yeah, overall I think they're right. I think we do tend to go for leaner meat, which is why. Look at BTS making me use my noggin, making me think. You know where else they made me think? Oh my god. So afterwards, they're cleaning, they're putting the food away. Jin and Yoongi are bringing in all the food, and I have to tell you, I spent way too much time trying to figure out if Yoongi was rocking a deep V or a deep scoop neck. You ever have those moments in your life where you're like, this is a thing I'm doing right now. Like, this is a thing I'm doing right now. Spending 10 minutes trying to figure out if that's a V-neck or a scoop neck. I came to the conclusion I think it's a scoop neck, but who cares? He rocked it. Moving on. Continuing on with the cleaning, we've got Tae washing dishes, giving hints and tips, being adorable, doing what he does best, being helpful and sweet and adorable, apparently. And then Hobie and June start drinking the iced coffee, which, by the way, oh my god. I am a coffee fiend. I'm an iced coffee fiend. I live and breathe iced coffee or iced Americano or cold brew, any of the above. Love. Why do I always rhyme inadvertently? I want to try one of their coffees so bad. I'm just so curious as to what it tastes like. I had some subscribers tell me before that you can get them at like Korean markets. I haven't seen them. We have a Koreatown. I've been there. I've looked, so no luck so far, but I want to try them so bad. I love iced coffee. Oh my god. Also, another fun thing while they're cleaning is we have a couple moments that are a little harrowing, and you start to think like, okay, is June the Destroyer gonna show up? And he doesn't.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Until he does.
Oosh!
And then the boys just all meet up, decide their room situations, where they're gonna be sleeping for the duration of the week, and we pretty much finish with Jin questioning his entire life, you know, while he's fishing, wondering why in the hell he decided to choose this as his hobby, begging and bribing cameramen to help him out, and just generally being fantastic. All right, my camera battery is dying, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. But the last thing I just wanna do here is tell you who gave me the most life in episode 1. It was a toss-up, I'm not gonna lie. It was a really tough decision. It was definitely between Jimin and Jin. It took a lot of deliberating. I really thought this one through, and we're gonna give it to Jimin, because he specifically admitted that he wore his outfit for attention, which, like, we knew that, Jimin. Just keep being you. Jimin gave me the most life. They all gave me life. It was fantastic. It was adorable. It was enjoyable. I highly recommend, if you have the funds to do so, purchasing the Soop and watching it yourself. Obviously, I didn't want to spoil every little thing and show a million clips because, well, copyright laws, but also because it's great. It's wonderful. So I highly recommend, if you have the ability to purchase it and watch it, you should definitely do so. I hope you liked this. If you did, consider subscribing, leave me a like, let me know that you enjoyed this content. I appreciate every single one of you, my broomies, because that's what you are. I didn't say it in the beginning because I find it so weird saying hey broomies, like, who the hell do I think I am? But anyway, I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye guys. Oh no. Oh god, okay.
Blurry, what am I doing? Blurry! She's ashamed of me. She can't even look at me.